It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Now, you can probably tell by the smile on my face that we have a wonderful and, yes, very esteemed guest in our Feel Good studio this morning. I am speaking of Jamaica's High Commissioner to South Africa, Joan Thomas Edwards. And with Reggae Month now in full swing, we are very privileged to have her here to share some insights into what this celebration means for Jamaica, for this vibrant musical culture, and also our connection, because there feels like a spiritual connection. Hi, Commissioner, thank you so much for gracing us so early in the morning as well. So good to be connecting with you. I would imagine over a very important time for you. So first of all, I have to ask, in this crazy world, how are you?
Thank you very much, Graham. It's such a pleasure being on your program. My first time on Expresso, and I thank you for highlighting Reggae Month. It's a pleasure. It's quite it's a big thing for us in Jamaica. Reggae Month has been celebrated since 2008. You know, February is a magical month for us. It's the birth of Bob Marley. His birthday was February 6th. We have other musical greats like Dennis Brown, who's born in February, and several other greats born in February.
The stars align.
It's a magical month for us. And it's a month where we can celebrate reggae. Reggae is a music of the soul. It's a music of passion. It's a music of resistance. It's a revolutionary music. It's one that's inspirational. It's one that just gives life to us.
I love that. It almost feels like reggae celebrates itself every time it's performed. It's got that kind of energy, and the world needs that kind of energy right now. It feels like we are more polarized, more politicized than we ever have been before. So we need to bring it back down to a base human level. And there is something about reggae music that connects in that way. But for you, obviously, for the amazing country that you come from, it holds very special significance. Why is it so important to have a Reggae Month? Why do we need these moments?
We need these moments. You said two important words, that reggae it unifies you. It's as reggae came out of our own experience as Jamaicans. You know, reggae has evolved. It came from different musical genres, but it has evolved to reflect the soul of the people. We need a Reggae Month, and why we decided that we needed one, we needed to celebrate this gift that we have to the world. Reggae is Jamaica's gift to the world. And so we thought that we shouldn't just share it with ourselves alone. Reggae has impacted the world globally. In every culture, when I speak to people, reggae has been an inspiration to them. In South Africa's own experience, in Africa's experience, it has transcended all. Reggae, during the time of the liberation struggle, was a source of inspiration. Even Nelson Mandela spoke about that. It's not only confined to Africa. You know, sometimes people will limit it to Africa. They say, oh, it's good for the liberation struggle. But Asia, Europe, when you look throughout all of these countries, a number of people have said reggae has been an inspiration to them. So then, if reggae is an inspiration and has such a wide global impact, it's the most impactful music in the whole world. I dare to say that.
I say dare away, because the more I think about it, it speaks to the individual, it speaks to self-reflection and understanding of self and love and all those wonderful things that music allows us to do, but it also has allowed entire nations, but I would imagine young artists, young people making their way in the world to see themselves represented differently. And that is very powerful. I love that. How have you found how it's kind of lived here in South Africa? Because we've got some amazing reggae artists coming out of South Africa. We seem to embrace not just the music, but the culture. What is reggae culture? What does that mean to you?
Wow, that's a loaded question. It means everything to me. Reggae is our lifestyle.
It's your DNA.
It's your DNA. So it's reflected in the fashion. It promotes our language, because Jamaica, we speak Jamaican, our local patois, and you will hear that in the music. As I said before, reggae is something that evolves, so it evolves with the culture. So reggae has even moved from what we traditionally know it to be to the dancehall style. It has influenced hip hop. It's all over. It's pervasive. So reggae is everything. It's our lifestyle. You will even see it in the Rastafarians who are here in South Africa. That was spawned through the music and through the religion of Rastafarianism. And I was shocked to find that Rastafarianism was so alive and well here in
strong,
South Africa and strong. But I wanted to follow up on that question you asked about how I've seen it here. Well, I remember years ago when Lucky Dube was alive. He really carried the message of reggae. Lucky Dube, Carlos Jeje, all those greats who have now passed.
What a loss, yeah.
But I found in recent years that reggae has waned in South Africa. That's my experience. And I would love to see the revival of the reggae in Daba. I would love to see more prominence given to reggae. Reggae played more on the airwaves.
Let's
because
light that
it is a
fire.
soulful music. It's what unifies us as a people.
Do you know what it needs? It needs another Bob to take his crew around to every radio station, kick down those doors as he did, and he literally forced the world to listen to his music. He gave them no choice. I love that. How do we plug in? What is happening this Reggae Month that we can, as South Africans, as Jamaicans living out here in South Africa, how can we plug into this incredible source of creativity, passion, spirit? What can we do this month?
Okay, well, in Jamaica, I'll tell you what's happening. We have a whole month-long celebration. Every day there is a cultural festival
Good
on
luck.
reggae. Every day. We do have quite a number of activities lined up for Reggae Month here in South Africa. They are ongoing. We had on Valentine's Day the launch of the movie, One Love, Bob Marley movie, One Love. Prior to that, we had a screening, private screening from the High Commission, where we invited the diplomatic corps and other government ministers to join us in a private screening of Bob Marley's movie. Then we have Tuesdays at the Sawubona in Soweto, which is coming up on the 27th.
I love it. Jam sessions. I love the fact that you're working within schools as well, helping to educate and empower. But I think what I love most are the bridges that are being built, not just between cultures that are so complementary, almost kind of overlapped, but it's between the eras, between the times. And I think it's in these crazy times when the world feels so polarized, we need to look back and we need to look forward at the same time. And we do that with young people. And you're going to inspire young people with what you are doing in this country. So thank you so much for being here. I'm just picturing you in the front row, being the most ardent fan. But I'm going to look out for you at any reggae party I can find over the next month or so.
Yes, we'll be there. We will be there.
I have no doubt.
We love that.
High Commissioner, thank you so much for your efforts every day on behalf of your amazing country here in South Africa. We really do appreciate you.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me. And looking forward to seeing you at the Sawubona.
Yeah, next to you in the front row. I have no doubt. I think that's why they needed a private screening for the High Commissioner and the VVIP so they could just cut loose. Thanking Jamaica's High Commissioner to South Africa, Joan, for being with us and sharing her love and her passion for her incredible country as a part of Reggae Month and the impact that it's had, the cultural connections that it fosters globally. Be sure to watch the Bob Marley story, One Love. It sounds like a magical experience, and make that a part of your celebration and get a deeper understanding and have a good time, because that's what it's all about.